and welcome to the ISPO 2008 here in Munich. It's basically a trade show for all the brands for skiing and snowboarding, outerwear, goggles, the lot. We're going to go and check out next season's gadgets and gizmos, so follow me! Okay, so this is what the ISPO is all about, new gadgets and innovations. Rossignol this year have got a massive display all about their new innovations, so let's go and check a couple of them out. Okay, so this is the Rossignol Bandit, the new Rossignol Bandit, and this is one of their new technologies. This kind of cable is attached to this clip, so it starts off as an all-mountain ski, but with the pull of this lever, that's pulled the tip up, so it's more of a rocker ski. And then you just give this a click back to all mountain. Okay, so this is the other innovation that I wanted to point out. It's their new freestyle boot. It's got a bit of a snowboard binding going on up here, and then this is like just one buckle, and these cables pull you back into the heel of your boot. So it's a pretty cool concept, although I have to say, I'm going to be critical, this looks a bit plasticky, a bit worried it might break, but otherwise quite a cool boot. So another thing that you might not realise that I learned at the show this year is that ISPO snowboards are now also making skis. Here we've got the Wyatt, the Starsky, the Marielle and the Malcolm. And the other really cool thing about this is, with every single ski they've got the ISPO's avalanche wrist sticker. It's just a little pack of information about being safer on the hill. Hello and welcome to my favourite stand. It's the K2 stand. Every year they always have a theme. Last year it was pirates, this year it's bikers and metal. Let's go look at the skis. So K2 still rocking the retro vibe. But remember the K2 gyrator we spoke about? Well, this is like the ski version basically, the old school design. A bit like Dynastar had that Troublemaker, the limited edition one. So this is rocking the old school design. Pretty cool though. Wow, that's a bass. This is pretty cool for you ski geeks out there, a bit of a montage to all the old factory team stuff. So we've got Public Enemy here, Seth Pistol or Seth Vicious here, Hellbent or Maiden AK, and then at the back some Misdemeanor stuff. Another one of my really cool highlights, it's got to be the Line Anthem. Check out the 80s stees on these bad boys. The other cool thing about Line is they're a ski brand, they're in the snowboard arena. And so another thing you may not realise, we talk about LibTech and Magna Traction quite a lot. Did you know they also make skis? Check these bad boys out. So if you don't know Magna Traction, it's basically there's a serrated edge, so it makes it really good in ice, like really strong in ice. Charlie's actually got one of the boards, Magna Traction, and he loves it, so good stuff. Okay, so rocker skis, we've seen them before, but they've really hit the market big this time. Here's one of Volkal's, it's the Kuru. Pretty wide, pretty much a snowboard here. A rocker ski is basically inverse camber, so the tip and the tail are raised above the middle, and so it makes them really cool for powder. Volkal have actually got two out this year. They've also got the Chopstick here, which is a slightly more freestyle, slightly more backcountry jib type one. But let's go and look at some of the other brands. So another brand, another rocker, this one's Salomon, and it's actually called the Rocker. It's actually just the tip that's inverse, and then the tail's pretty flat, and it's also got a swallowtail. I really think these are going to rip in powder. I desperately want to give them a go. Okay, so the next stop on the Rocker Tour is here on the Line stand. We've got the EP Pro model, Eric Pollard's Pro model, 137 underfoot, 185 in length. Eric Pollard rides them, so here we are on the Armada stand. And I got two more rockers for you. We've got the JP versus Julian Pro Series here and the ARG, both massive skis and massive rockers. So the next stop on the Rocker Tour is here at the Faction stand now. As well as having fully designed all the skis, having a load of new shapes and sizes, they've got this, the Royale. It's another rocker ski, and I think the quote on the ski, "Chicks dig scars," pretty much says it all. Okay, so not only is this a rocker ski, it also rocks pretty hard. It's the Hellbent, same as last year, it was a rocker, inverse camber then, but just check out the sickness of the graphics. Also moving on to the Ceph pistol, they've also given this a bit of an inverse camber just at the tip and the tail. Not as much, anywhere near as much as the Hellbent, but that's the way it's going with powder skis now. Talking of big skis, come and check this out. Yes, this is one ski. It's the Liberty BFF. It's just come out. They've only actually got one here at the moment, but obviously you would have two. It's 200mm underfoot, which, yes, that is the biggest ski ever made. I don't know who you'd be able to find to ski on those bad boys, but I'm sure they will. And as soon as they get the video, I'm definitely going to put it on the show. But let's keep moving.
We're skiing with the new Atomic Vario Cut.
Cheesy. So here's a new gadget from Atomic. It's called the Vario Cut, and it's got like a flexible area in the middle of the top of the ski. So it kind of means the more pressure you put on during your turn, it changes the radius of the edge. Just between you and me, gimmick. Yeah, so they were my picks from the ISPO 2008. It's really cool in this ski area, although it is a little bit quiet.
Welcome to the snowboarding section. This is what it's all about. Cool people, crazy stands, and loud music. This is my favorite stand of the whole show, the Ride Folsom State Prison, based on Johnny Cash's experiences. And come and check this out. So this is, each cell has some different stuff to look at. This is the girls' outerwear here, and here we've got the men's outerwear. All of next season stuff. Boobs. That's good. But this is the highlight of the ride stand for me. This is the contraband binding. Check this out. It's a park and half pipe binding for when you're doing loops and you want to get in and out of your bindings quickly. There's one strap to do up. You basically tighten up this bit to fit your boot and it holds it in, and then you just literally that and you're in and you're ready to go again. So here we're at the animal stand and Bongo, how's it going?
Yeah.
Good? What's going on?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
So snowboarding's a free sport. It's kind of a no rules thing. Unfortunately, there are a lot of rules on this stand. We really wanted to show you some DC gear. They've got snowboards this year for the first time ever. They've got some wicked outerwear and wicked boots. Unfortunately, they wouldn't let us film inside. Dicks. So the thing I love about the ISPO is, I can't remember what I was going to say. For some reason, I've just got the word ever stuck in my head.
We're gonna bring it down.
Pow! Right in the kisser. This is POW Gloves Stand. They've been around for 6 years, but they've just exploded onto the scene this year for obvious reasons. And here they are. The cameraman glove with removable fingers. Might could do with one of them. My favorite, the mustachio. But also, the high five. Alright, so a trip to the ISPO wouldn't be complete without going to Burton. So let's go see what they've got. Alright, here are some of the vapors, light boards. They've got the EST binding system now. More and more boards this year using the EST. Here's the Custom X as well. Some of the bindings. And I've lots of 80s style stuff going on. Lots of pink cartels, shot pink. And so yeah. So I know a few riders who reckon they're pretty bling, and this has got to be the board for them. This is the 70s years, blinged out to the max. We got the uninks here. These glow in the dark. That's pretty cool. And they got bindings to match. And we got the love boards here. So there's been a lot of 80s stuff last season, this season as well. It only makes sense that eventually we get to the 90s. And Battalion are saving the rave. The Evil Twin is so much fun to ride. It's triple bass. It's easy to land stuff. If you can do a backside 7, with the Evil Twin you'll be able to do a backside 9. And even better than that, the limited edition. This year, we got boots and gloves to match. 1 second. Check these out. Volcal has definitely got some of the best design boards this season. Well, next season. I mean, just look at that. That is wicked. The Volcals this year have all got shock absorbers in them, and all of them have got kind of the same grip tape that they've had before. It's kind of a special snow tape, and it works really well. You don't need to have a stomp pad or anything. You can ride one-footed really easily. Squad Prime, I used to have that in a previous model. That is brilliant. It's a brilliant board. I love this. It's a youngster board, but check that out. So, hope you enjoyed that. We had a great time in Munich. Anyway, we'll be back next week with a normal show. Jules will be back. We'll have some news and feedback and stuff. Probably a sweet spot. Anyway, check back next week. Write to us on our website, snowfix.tv or snowfix@negativegravity.co.uk, and check us out on iTunes. See you next week.